inductee is wrestling coach Bo Cameron, and here to represent Bo is Alan Cameron, his son. Cecil Bo Cameron graduated from Cresco High School in 1933. Cresco was a powerhouse in Iowa wrestling in those early years of the sport. Bo was a state champion in 1931 and 1933. He would have easily been a three-time state champion if he hadn't attended a dance during his junior year. You see, Bo's coach forbid wrestlers to go to dances. But Bo's plans were set. The coach showed up at the dance and spotted him. Bo did attend the state tournament that winter, but as the team's manager. Bo went on to wrestle for the University of Michigan. There he became a three-time Big Ten runner-up at 126 pounds. Cameron's first teaching job was in Mansfield, Ohio. He taught physical education and coached football and track and basketball. Yes, basketball. Then World War II broke out. He served as an athletic director for Army Air Corps bases throughout the Southeast Training Command. He would later joke, "I was in charge of national security if the Japanese made it beyond Oklahoma." Following the war, he earned his master's degree at Michigan. In 1949, he served as tournament manager for the Big Ten Wrestling Championships and learned of an opening for an assistant wrestling coach at Iowa State Teachers College, now UNI. He got the job and assisted Dave McCuskey at ISDC to the 1950 NCAA and AAU national titles. Bob Verbachek contacted Bo and told him Wilson High School in Cedar Rapids was looking for a head wrestling coach. He came to Cedar Rapids in 1951 and was at Wilson until 1957 when his school combined with Roosevelt to form the new Jefferson High School. His teams were very successful, winning the state title in 1962 and finishing runner-up in 1963. In a feat unequaled to this day, his 1962 squad placed 6 wrestlers in the finals, 3 won championships. Bo retired from coaching in 1963. He coached 5 wrestlers to 8 state titles, along with 20 medalists and 31 state qualifiers. Bo was the coach of Jefferson's only 3-time state champion, Mel Whelan, and one of 2-time champions in Steve Childs. At this point, I have a small letter that was sent to us to Bo Cameron from Mel Whelan, and it reads as follows. Bo was a wonderful coach who was loved and respected by the many students and wrestlers whose lives he touched. Bo taught the importance of fair play and sportsmanship, and he always praised the JV team, making it clear to all the wrestlers in the room that each and every one of them were key to Jefferson wrestling. The many hours Bo spent coaching were hours he was away from his family, and because of that, a huge thanks goes out to his family. And when you walk or ride on the bike trails, remember Bo Cameron, as he was the one of the first to fight for their development. A big part of who I am today is because of Bo. I loved him like a dad. From Mel Whelan. He was talked out of retirement in 1967 for a 1-year stint as assistant to new coach Bill McNeil. That 1 year lasted through 1976, during which time the Jayhawks won 2 more state championships. Cameron was inducted into the Iowa Wrestling Hall of Fame that winter, finishing with an overall coaching record of 141 wins, 42 losses, and 6 ties. He retired from teaching in 1981, having taught science at Jefferson for 24 years. Bo kept busy in retirement as project coordinator developing the Rails to Trails initiative. He spearheaded the building of the Cedar Valley Nature Trail. In 1991, Bo was asked to serve as the marshal for the Grand March of Champions before the state wrestling finals in the Big Barn. He passed away in 1993 at the age of 75. He will always be fondly remembered as a true gentleman, a fine science teacher, and Jefferson's first wrestling coach. Presenting the Hall of Fame award to Alan is Bill McNeil.